Israel Mobolaji Adesanya, born 22nd July 1989, is a Nigerian-born New Zealand professional mixed martial artist. He is currently signed to the Ultimate Fighting Championship (UFC), where he is the current UFC middleweight champion. Adesanya is widely regarded as one of the best strikers in mixed martial arts. His aggressive fighting style and confidence in facing opponents, as seen from his antics in the octagon and his interviews, gives off a fearless persona, a core feature that has endeared him to multiple MMA fans.
I just called an audible. I fought differently. At the end of the first round when I dropped him, if you look at me, I wasn't even phased. I kind of looked at him. I was gonna do something, I think, but then I was just like, calm down, head to the corner because the bell rang. So I was just like, all right, bet, focus, and back to it.
Not only Israel's act makes him intimidating, but his record makes opponents get cold feet. Of his 21 victories, Israel has defeated his opponents by knockout on 15 occasions.
He's got to be very careful.
Oh! Whitaker nearly out on his feet. Adesanya trying to close it out. Israel Adesanya is the undisputed king of the middleweights.
Nicknamed the last Stylebender in reference to an anime character, he has held the middleweight title since 2019 and defended it 5 times, convincingly dispatching the finest talents the division has to offer. Ever since his UFC debut in 2018, Adesanya stood out from other fighters on the roster. He is as flamboyant inside the octagon as he is out of it, his mastery of kickboxing mirrored by his desire to express himself in everyday life. He attributes his open-mindedness to growing up with strict parents.
There was a time, because I was quite well off, my family was quite well off in Nigeria, and I wasn't really doing too good in school, so I was getting really bad grades. So my parents made me go live with my teacher during the weekdays at one point for a few months, like maybe 9 months. And I come home on the weekend. Well, during the weekdays, I stay with my teacher in his house. During that time, I think that's how I learned how to be streetwise. Yeah, I was able to just be like just a street kid, but without being a street kid, like a rich family behind me. But yeah, it was fun. That was one of my funnest memories I can think of growing up in Nigeria.
In an interview with the BBC, Adesanya, who was born in Nigeria but lives in New Zealand, says one of the most important lessons he has learned during his rise to stardom in the UFC is to protect his personal space and energy, citing periods of depression he has experienced as an attestation to the fact that the memory of wins can quickly fade out. Following his anger at how teammate Dan Hooker had been treated by New Zealand authorities during lockdown, Adesanya said he would never fight in the island country again. And after turning his back on New Zealand, the 32-year-old has set his sights on taking the UFC to Africa. Despite currently boasting 3 African-born champions in Adesanya, Kamaru Usman and Francis Ngannou, the series has never held an event on the continent. In spite of challenges like racism and depression that he has faced, Israel Adesanya continues to march on, and with a record of 21 wins and only 1 loss, he is on track to establish a reputation that will place him as an MMA legend.
I don't think about scorecards. All I need is 1 round. I kept on saying in my native tongue of Yoruba, Ayabiekun, because I got a tattoo of Nigeria with a lion inside of my chest. And that's heart of a lion. Ayabiekun. Ayabiekun. I was willing to die.